Hello. I'm back to stream more arcade games. It's part three of the mega early 80s super classic arcade game stream. In parts one and two, I've already streamed Space Invaders, Asteroids, Berserk, Pac-Man, Wizard of War, Centipede, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Galaga, Vanguard, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong Jr., Jungle Hunt, Moon Patrol, Ms. Pac-Man, Pole Position, sort of, but not really, Tron. Now we're going to stream more games. We're going to stream Pac-Land, but not quite yet. First, we're going to go back, just because I feel like it, we're going to play a little bit more Zaxxon. We played it already on a previous stream. But let's play it some more for fun. Maybe I'll try Super Zaxxon. Zaxxon's a cool game. I want to play it more. I like it. You know what though? Let's take a quick look at the current status of YouTube. I'm up to 669 videos now. Banjo-Kazooie, the beginning of the Banjo-Kazooie playthrough is on here. Still midway through Persona playthrough. Full playthrough of Comic Zone is on here now. The Videomation Maytag I made like way back in 2017 is on there. First Patreon stream, the Alf playthrough, I think that's about it for like new stuff on there. Okay. Now Zaxxon. Zaxxon. All right. Playing Zaxxon. Let's put this over here. Okay. Let's see if I can. Did I finish the loop before? I guess I did finish the loop before, right? That you get past the robot. Yeah, I briefly made it to the beginning of the second loop, I think. The game's pretty cool. But you kind of wish there was like, there's only two of the levels where you, oh man, those missiles suck though. Kind of wish there's like more of it, more unique stages. With more complex designs for the walls to weave in and out. Hello, Gizmo. How's it going today? Dude, where are these missiles coming from? Is there like a warning? It's best to just smash, I guess? Because they seem really hard to dodge, the damn missiles. How's it going today, Gizmo? Alright. Whoa! You got me. You got me. All right. Oh, you almost got me again. All right. Like, there's only two stages, but there's like two loops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. There's two loops. I mean, I don't know, I guess there's multiple loop changes, maybe. But the second loop is just basically the first loop, but these little openings are much smaller, much narrower, and that's just basically it. And maybe some stuff goes like a little bit faster. Alright, this robot. You hit him in his missile launcher? That's where you do damage? Oh, it's like you gotta be the right precise height. Dude, I shot the missile! I shot the damn missile! I shot it! Get out of the way, explosion! And what? Okay, where's the? It's like a precise spot you gotta hit, which is the missile launcher, but it's pretty hard to line up with. I won. All right, this is the second loop. This is the second loop, but I only have 1 life left. So I'm probably gonna get killed by this stupid random. This thing! Shoot it! Okay. Like, if anything, that's the thing that will usually kill me. Is there another one? No! No! Damn, this stupid missiles are what always kills you. They're so hard to dodge, too, because they home in on you. Damn the missiles. Sometimes they spawn, but sometimes they don't. Okay. I shot it. I shot it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't run into anything. Okay. Get some more fuel. Good. It's good on fuel. We're good on fuel. Okay. I'm not going to lose a ship here in this space part, stupidly. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay in the top left corner. Is it safe here? I feel like it's safe. In the top left corner. Nothing will ever bother me. Or do one of them move into you? No? No? Is it safe? It might be somewhat random. That one! Oh! No! Okay, one of them does. You could just, I could have just ducked under it. Could have just ducked under that one. Oh, well. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. Good. Whoa. Okay, good. Down there. Down there. Alright, good. Good. Alright, what is the height? What is the specific height? Let's see. Like there? Like there? This is the height. This is the right height. And then you explode. While all of a sudden I'm not hitting it? I don't know. Can you kill it before it launches the missile? Is that what you have to do to kill it? Can you kill it before it launches this missile? Alright. Just focus on mashing really fast so that when the missile spawns on the screen, it hopefully does. There it is! Kill it! Hopefully I kill it before it kills me. That's it. That's all I'm going to think about. But, oh my god. God damn the missiles. God damn them. The hell. Alright, second space part. There's like yellow planes now, so I'm going to do the same thing, but this time, when that one ship targets me, I'm going to duck down. Just watch for it. It's going to be the same, right? When that one ship targets me, I'm going to duck down! See? Duck down. Alright, then we go back up. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Then we will guarantee to survive. The pattern is not even really different. Oh! Wait a second. No, no, they're coming at me. Whoa, 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 I gotta dodge. Oh my god. Okay, alright, it's fine, whatever, it's fine. Look, okay, we made it to like the little tiny windows. Now we got the little tiny windows. Fuel! What? Get some fuel, quick. Oh my goodness, now I've got a fuel concern. And I got these little tiny windows to go through. Give me fuel. Give me fuel! I don't have time! I almost could have made it to the wait, I have another life! I could make it to the next robot! I could make it to the second robot! The second robot could be mine! The second robot! I'm gonna beat it! I'm gonna beat the second robot. Well, I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna survive it. Where is it? What? And then all of a sudden, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it, and all of a sudden, it stopped taking damage. Whatever, dude. I got to the third loop. That's the first time ever. Now, it's just the same shit, but like now all the little windows are narrower. Maybe your fuel... It kind of seems like your fuel's going down quicker. I don't know. Alright, yeah, that missile's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming. I know it's coming. Hit it! I mashed really fast. I mashed really fast. It worked. Is there another missile? Oh my god! I had to try to dodge it. Game over. I made it to the third loop. Ooh. I made it to the third loop, though. Not bad. Maybe I've, like, kind of beaten Zaxxon now, because the third loop is pretty much... Well, it's not totally identical to the second loop, because, like, a couple of those windows are, like, a little bit smaller. It's pretty identical. I don't know what would count. Probably beating the third loop. Zaxxon's a cool game. It's pretty cool. Well, that was my first time beating the second loop, though. It is possible to beat that robot. It's really weird. Like, you're hitting it in the right spot, then the missile gets launched. All of a sudden, like, your bullets are just stop hitting it. It's pretty weird. All right, what's the next game we're going to play after Zaxxon? We're going to try out this one. Crystal Castles. We're going to try out Crystal Castles. Which I don't think there was an Atari port of this one. It's like weird isometric Pac-Man-y kind of game. And let's see, what is the date on Crystal Castles? This is the first 1983 game on my list. I think that this one is a trackball, because it's got the movement is very weird in emulation. But we could play it a little bit, probably. A little bit of Crystal Castles. Check it out. It's got kind of a cool look. Neat little isometric stages. Oh, wait. It's not vertical. Got to reformat. A lot of the games are vertical, though. These early ones. Okay, Crystal Castles. Magic Hat makes you invincible. Wear it and you can kill Berthilda. Berthilda. Catch gem eaters when they are eating. Stay away from them when they are moving from gem to gem. Take too much time and the swarm returns. Jump over trees to stun them. Okay, so you got to stun trees. It's good. All right, so let's see. I can use the mouse. I can actually, so this is trackball movement, so I can use the mouse to move around, which, you know, this works. And then what's the button? That's the jump button, okay. And I think that that's the only button, okay. And it's got to get all the crystals. And then what is that, like Nutcracker music? Like more free license music? Very beepy sound effects in this game. A lot of beeps. Oh, a swarm! And there's trees. I can jump over trees to stun them. Honey! Whoa! I ate the honey. Bears like honey. And it's, yeah, these trees. Okay. They got the last gem, no bonus. They got it. Whatever, dude. Alright, now, oh, look at that. I love the way the level generates, though. Whoa, there's a skeleton! Oh, I can go in the cave. Ooh, look at that. But there's no gems on, like, non-visible parts. Oh, look at these gem eaters. I'm going to stun him. Yes, I stun them. You gotta stun them when they're eating. Oh no! He's like, that's what he says. He says, oh no, when you die. There's a hat over there. Dude, there's a hat. I'm gonna get the hat. I'm gonna get the hat. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat. Take this, idiot! Well, it doesn't last very long. I could have used that hat up here. Skeleton. He's trying to skeletonize me. Oh my goodness. That music is... That's also Nutcracker music. The, isn't it? The, invincibility music? No, that... You know, that... I know that music from, like, the Tetris... It's from that one song, the Russian song that's in Tetris, actually, isn't it? Oh, I guess that is from... Is that Nutcracker music? I don't remember. Okay, right the elevator. There's elevators. There's elevators in this game. Look at that. I don't think you can jump from, like, upper to lower levels. You have to take the elevators. Oh, there's a hat there. There's a witch. Yeah, take this, idiots. Alright, good. Uh-oh, he's coming at me. He's coming at me. Oh my goodness. What do I do? I gotta get around him. Honey! The swarm was blocking the last three things. Okay, I did it. I got the gems. Crystal castles. Hidden ramp, level 2. Oh, okay. Now there's just blue. And there's blue. Oh! Oh no. Game over. They got me. This game's pretty cool. Let's try again. Like this music. Watch out for the balls. Watch out for the evil balls. Whoa. Oh! You almost touched that ball. Be careful. Those balls want to eat the gems. I've got to eat the gems before the balls can. I can jump over the trees to stun them. And I just died trying to do that, so that was stupid. It's not like enough space. Okay, let's try this again. You got the last gem, so you need to get the last gem to get the bonus. It's interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're coming. They're coming for me. I want that honey. Can't get it. Now I can get it. Yes. I got the last gem. Skeleton. Skeleton. No, I want to kill these idiots. Oh, no. Let's wait for him to come and start eating gems. Yes, I killed one of them. That's good. We got to go around to the back to get this hat. Alright. Kill this guy. Kill the skeleton. You can't kill the skeleton, apparently. Alright, that's it. Okay, get that honey. Uh-oh, that guy's coming. He's eating gems. Get him. While he's eating. Get him while he's eating. And this guy, too. Yeah. Get him while he's... How dare he... Oh, I can kill the witch with the hat. Yes, I killed her with the hat. Yes. I have killed a witch. Oh, here comes the swarm. Look out. Okay. Oh, there's still more on the top thing. Gotta get the ones on the top. Forgot about those. Do-do-do-do. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So now this is 2-1. Whoa, look at all this. No! You got a specific time. Man, you want to kill these guys, but then they're killing me. What an adventure. Adventure in these castles of crystal. What an adventure. No! Okay, that's it. I gotta be more careful. I gotta be more bareful. Alright. No more recklessness. We've got to be very, very careful. No more recklessness. You can grab that. Good. Skeleton. Skeleton. Okay. Okay. Good. Quiet, the skeleton wants to eat me. Everyone be quiet. Those guys are eating the gems. They're eating the gems. Those are my gems, but they're eating them. What? I touched him when he was eating the gem. It doesn't, like, when you have the hat on, you can't kill them anymore? What? Oh! No! And then I spawned into him. How could this happen? That's it. Now I'm serious. Now it's time to get serious. I'm serious about collecting these gems now. Serious. Get the gems, Bentley Bear. No bonus. As long as they don't die, it's fine. Okay. Okay, gotta just carefully time it out. Watch out for the skeleton. Watch out for the skeleton. There he is. Oh, he went downstairs. Good. Okay, good. Am I gonna ever get a 1-up for score in this game? Does score matter? I don't care about score if I don't get 1-up. Yeah. Oh, he's coming. that these isolated 4 up there. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, I made it to World 2 without a death. Good. These guys all spawn there. Look out for them. Oh my god. Just run away from them. Run away from it. So there's the honey, but the flies often spawn around the honey. You gotta watch out for that. How do I get down to here? Oh my god. Run away. Going out of here. Seems dangerous. Okay, I got that guy. I got that guy. Good. Now let's do this last part over here. Easy enough. What? Where'd he come from? I should have got the hat, I guess. The hat is like right there. Oh my god! He came at me so fast, he cornered me in the blink of an eye. What was that? I was trying to be so safe. Oh, shit, I failed to kill that guy. Oh well. Oh my god. Where can I go that's safe? No, 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 no. Oh, that guy! Dude, it gets hard. It goes pretty hard. This game's pretty cool, though. More try. No continuing in this game. It gets pretty hard once you get to that. I mean, you better, like, start killing more of those things, I guess. Because they just destroy you if there's too many of them on the screen. They corner you so easily. The beginning screen makes a big deal about... No! It makes a big deal about jumping over the trees to stun them, but there's only trees on, like, one stage. And then it's all the gem eaters. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. They're gonna corner me! Oh, yes, I did. I executed the jump. Well, that's right, man. I forgot I could jump. I could have jumped over those gem eaters as well. I forgot you could jump in this game. Damn. Of course. You gotta do that more actively. Kill these things. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just make sure to time it right. Okay. Okay, good. Good. This game's pretty neat, though. It's a pretty neat little game. Yes. I deleted all of the enemies from the map. Very good, very satisfying. Birder, 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 birder. I guess there's no timer in this game. I mean, these bees are spawning after a certain amount of time, but they don't really seem to do that much. Do, 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 do. Burp, 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 burp. It gets quite a bit harder on the stage, too. Okay, so that probably helps. Get him! Okay. Good, good. Get rid of those guys. The tree, there's still trees. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Tree. Oh! It's too difficult to get into here. Oh! That tree got so fast. I can't. What's that weird staircase there? I shouldn't even try to go that way. All right. That's enough of Crystal Castles. I wonder how much there. I bet there's a lot more to the game. Like, could there possibly be 8 worlds in that game? Be so difficult to do a full playthrough if that were the case. Get a sense of how much there is.
Atera is the IT painkiller.
Get the gems. Doom's Dome. This is a weird level. I don't understand the chapters in this one. This is where I made it before. Oh yeah, that's a good way to handle them. That's a good way to handle those guys. There's a lot of gems to collect there. And you got this stage. Hidden ramp. The chapters make no sense in this video, but whatever. This is World 3. What's that? Oh, that's a 1-up. That must be a 1-up. Level 3. Level 3. Is there a lot of stages in level 3? Level 4. Nasty tree. It must go to level 8. There's like... Yeah, it must go to level 8. Oh, this is level 9. Oh my god. Bathilda's Dungeon. This shit. Oh, it's actually 10 levels. Wow, there's a lot of levels. Maybe someday we'll return to Crystal Castles. We'll try to get a little further. But we must go to another game. It's a pretty cool game, though. Wait, I didn't rate that. So you've already rated Zaxxon 6. Has no music to speak of. Crystal Castles does have music. It's got that like Nutcracker-ish music in there. You know, it's nice. It's fine. Crystal Castle. Should go here. It's a pretty cool game. A 6. I'll give it a 6 and then a 5 for the music. I like that it has progression, like that it has all these different unique stages you can play through. Makes it more appealing to try to like play through the whole thing and finish it, but it seems like it'd be really hard. Maybe someday. Okay. So the arcade version of Elevator Action, I played the NES one a little bit. And like the NES one, to beat the NES one, well, it was really hard for TMR in NESmania because doing like by the time you get to like the third and fourth stage, it becomes extremely out of control with this dude shooting at you, and it's one of those games that just loops infinitely, so it just keeps dialing the difficulty up until it feels impossible. So, but it's hard to say what would be a point at which you consider it beaten. So for like NESmania, it was kind of like it's a seemingly ridiculous goal, but you know, and the arcade version is probably the same way. The arcade version of this game seems really similar to the NES one. The NES one is a Micronics port, so it's, you know, it feels a little. It actually doesn't feel that bad. I mean, it feels a little bit janky. Maybe the arcade one is kind of like that as well. It's a Taito game. Well, let's just play it. Okay. See how far we can get in the arcade Elevator Action. I don't think I could get past the second stage in NES one. See, it's like there's like a stickiness to this game, and I think it exists in the arcade one as well, where like you go to duck, and then you press down to duck, and you're not ducking as long as you hold the duck. Like once you duck, you're then stuck in a duck unless you like tap up, and it just, you know, it doesn't feel very good. I think I can crush dudes with this elevator, maybe. You need to be very careful. These dudes will camp and they will shoot you as you're coming like down elevators and stairs. I think that's something that makes this game really unreasonable. You can ride on top of the elevator. It makes it possible to get crushed, which might have happened there. Oh my goodness. So we probably don't want to do that. Okay, I'm ready for my elevator. Oh yeah, you can shoot the lights out as well. I'm not sure what it does for you. Do you have to get every single red door? Whoa. And yeah, like sometimes you want to go to duck, but like if you're pressing like diagonally down, it doesn't register. It's like, yeah, the controls kind of don't feel that good in this game. Oh, they can duck and shoot starting from now. That makes things a lot more dangerous. Yeah, make sure you shoot them before they shoot you. Uh-oh, you're coming. I'm just gonna keep going down to the bottom. You don't have to get every... Do you have to get every red door? I think it's just points. I don't think you have to get every red door. It says to get to the bottom, I think. Now there's a lot more elevators. And I'm dead. That guy... I tried to shoot the damn guy. Oh, we got like double elevators here? Go down! It won't go down anymore. And you can't duck on the elevator. Ugh. They won't go down anymore? There it is. That's how you get to the bottom. No, wait. You do have to get every red door, I guess? You do have to get every red door. Oh my goodness. You have to get every red door. If you don't get every red door, it makes you go back up. He ducked and shot me. Whoa, there's not much you can do. I'll use the bathroom real quick. Try it again. I mean, it's a pretty fun game, but it's just that the controls don't really... I guess the problem with the NES one, with the controls, is it's exactly the same as the arcade as well, so... Maybe it's not really down to it being a Micronics port. What?! Get out of here! Unfair. I get 3 lives, that's it. So you do have to get every red door, I guess, in this game? Oh, there you go. I shot the lights out. I don't know if that really helped. Maybe it makes them less likely to shoot at you. What? Dude! That guy cheated! What was I supposed to do? It's ridiculous. What happened? Reset again. Let me play. Now, all of a sudden, I can't get past these upper floors without taking a hit. What is that? Made it in here. Uh-oh. Okay. See, they don't duck and shoot yet, but they will. Oh my god. I can go right past that guy, look at that. It's maybe better to leave some of them on the screen to stop respawns, right? Probably? In this game? Especially in, like, upper floors? I'd love to squash this guy. Can I squash him? He doesn't look like he wants to get squashed. Get out of here, idiots! I think if you jump... I'm not sure if you can jump down the elevator shaft. Probably you can. You take fall damage. There is a jump, which makes it possible to avoid even low bullets, but good luck with that, though. They don't kill you from touching you, at least. Only with their bullets, but their bullets are very dangerous. Oh, I didn't make it. Alright, I'm doing good. Pretty catchy theme song. And the elevator I want to get to the bottom is in the middle. Oh man, missed it. Get me on there. Kill him. Just wait. Get me in there. This guy, okay. Did it, right? I didn't miss any. Okay. That's it, I completed the stage. That's cool how the score appears from your car. Alright, second building. Now is where it gets serious. But it doesn't get impossible until I think like the third building. It's still in the realm of possibility. But probably too hard to complete without a lot of practice. No, no, no! Oh my god. Okay. Sort of seems like the exact same building configuration as the first building. I remember it being different though. Like different and bigger. Get me in there. Yeah, it looks like the exact same building. I could swear in the NES version there's like different buildings. Like, they get bigger and they have different configurations. This seems exactly the same. What was I supposed to do though? What was I supposed to do? Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Jeez. Let's keep trying to survive. I can do this. I can do it. It's possible. I can do it. What? He didn't die. Floor 10. It's cool how it keeps track of your progress with the... You can see the floors. You know how close you are to the bottom. Don't do it! Look, I can put more coins in. It's not really doing much for me, though. Like, only could duck while on an elevator. You can't duck while on an elevator. There's no way it's gonna... How is I gonna... What do you do? They shoot you as you're coming down? I don't really know. What is the... Can I, like... Maybe I can, like, bait them? I should probably just let them... I shouldn't kill them. I should let them stay alive to reduce spawns. No, I didn't want to do that. Because there could only be so many in the screen at a time. Jump or something. You could jump, I guess, in that situation, because you can't duck while you're standing in the elevator. Jumping worked. And I can jump across the elevator shaft as well, right? Oh, you can't walk across the cord in the middle. Wow. Watch out when he's trying to jump and shoot me like that. I'm not sure exactly what controls are making me emerge from the red door. It seems sticky. So I'm just like mashing all the buttons, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure what hitting the lights does for you, if anything. Maybe they shoot a little bit less frequently. Don't do it! Jump! Oh! Oh, the jump there. Oh. Jump! No! Okay, now just wait. I say to myself like 3 times with jumps. Alright. Stage 1, deathless. Just be ready to jump if there's a dangerous situation. I mean, you go like that to try to bait them into shooting, I guess. I guess that's a strat you could do. Oh, I thought I would get past that guy. Thought I would get past him. Bummer. Whoa. Who is that? Fluffy Quack? What's up, Fluffy Quack? How's it going? I'm playing classic arcade games. How do you feel about classic arcade games? I'm playing some elevator action at the moment. This guy! Kill him! Kill him! Kill these men in black. Oh, can I even cross here? Oh, no. That's an issue. And what were you doing, Fluffy Quack? Something. Jump! You gotta jump that bullet. Okay, you can't jump across here because the cord, I think, will block your jump. So... you have to get all the red doors, or it won't let you proceed. Oh yeah, Elevator Action Returns is really super cool. I gotta go back to playing that one of these days. One of these days I gotta play that again. Okay, can we complete building number 2? Yeah, Elevator Actions Returns. I think that might be early 90s. It's a really cool game. And also has a Zuntata soundtrack. I don't play all the games that have Zuntata soundtracks. Okay, look how far I'm getting in building 2. We're gonna complete this. What is that? Was that a 1-up? I got a 1-up for that. For killing that dude. Good. Okay. Just playing a lot of like early 80s arcade games. I just was playing Crystal Castles before this. That game's pretty cool as well. Okay, try to bait his shot like that. There we go. That's a safe way to do it. I'm learning. I'm learning the baiting strategies. Whoa. Everything's fine. Go down. Go back up. Okay, now. Yes. Whoa. Okay. There's a red door over there. Gotta go to that. Oh boy. It's all the way over there. Look at that. A low shot! Shit, I could have jumped. I was too... Oh, I get the checkpoint right at the door though, at least. I might still have 2 lives. Jump! Jump! The low shot! I managed to jump. Oh, I didn't see that guy! I was looking at chat. That was Fluffy Quack's fault. That's okay, I forgive you. For your indiscretion. Let's try to switch to this one here. No, I was in a bad... I should have jumped towards him, maybe. Do I have 1 more life? Oh, I was so close to the end of stage 2. So close to gonna make to stage 3. That's 20 minutes of elevator action. Let's just see how many, like, how much progression the arcade version looks like it has versus, like, say, the NES version. So close to the end of stage 2. So close.
Hey, it's me, your skin under here.
Alright, so this is stage 2. Right? That should be stage 2. Wait a second. Yeah, so stage 1, blue building. Stage 2, pink building. Doesn't really tell you, like, what building you're on. Is there a different color? Kind of... It looks like the first building. The second and first building, I guess they're not identical. There was a slight difference. Like the car was in a different spot. But the third building kind of looks a lot like the first building. It doesn't seem that different. It doesn't seem that much harder. How many buildings does this game have anyway? And the fourth building's gray. There's a color differentiation. But is it getting like a lot harder? The NES one ramped up in difficulty really fast. And now it's back to, this is just the first building's color. So this is like that was one loop, but now like the dudes shoot faster or something, or there's more of them? Probably. Okay, so it's those 4 buildings, but they're pretty similar. And this goes to the third loop. Let's see what the third loop looks like now. Look at these shenanigans. Look at the elevator. They shoot more aggressively, there's more of them. What about the NES elevator action? I feel like it ramps up more quickly. Oh yeah, here's the NES one. This beautiful music. Maybe I like the NES music better though, because the instrumentation in the arcade one's a little bit weird. Pretty similar. So the purple building is the second building. Wait a second. Is this layout like pretty much the same? This is pretty much the same as the arcade. Like a little bit more limited palette, but... Whoa, you can shoot really fast in the NES one. Oh, look how fast the dudes shoot. There's a lot faster shooting. Oh, it's got that. There's that Telltale Micronics like janky scrolling, that like the weird scrolling. Oh yeah, see, look at the. Oh my god, the shots are a lot faster in the NES one. That's what I remember. I remember the NES one being like seeming insane. Like it's ridiculous. The arcade one seems much more manageable. That's weird. I guess it kind of is the same progression. Like, it's the same colors for the buildings. But the dudes just shoot way faster. Oh my god. With the NES one, it's insane. Let me just take a quick look at this. I remember this being when he was trying to play through this. I don't know what the goal was. Like a certain number of loops, or was it just one loop?
Hello.
Gray building.
You just wait until the guy stops shooting because the aggressive counter like kind of loop. That is
Was that a death there?
part.
And no wonder this game was
Just wait
frustrating to
until
try to
the
finish
opponent-
with. I think you just had to do one loop, like all of the colors of all 4 color buildings, which seems like it wouldn't be that hard to learn to do in the
In theory, I could have done all the doors.
arcade. But dude, why did the dudes shoot so much faster in the NES one? This is what I remember about this game being like really brutally hard. This is what I remember. Like by the time you get to this gray building, like they're completely out of control. The dudes, they're just insane. Beat stage 4 was the requirement. What's he waiting for? Do they stop firing eventually if you just wait? Is that what it is? That it? Because you have to get to that red. You just have to wait for them to like glitch out before you can even get over there. I guess that's it. Oh, that's what it looks like when you crush a dude. So you have to glitch them into not being aggressive. That's what he was just waiting for, like, minutes. Ah, wow. That's crazy that the NES one, they're way more aggressive and the bullets move way faster. And you have much more rapid fire, but so do the enemies. So it's harder. It's harder than the arcade one. I feel like that's usually not the case. Okay, well, let's check out another game now. That's enough elevator action. Let's check out this game. Let's play some Mario Brothers. Original arcade Mario Brothers. Have I played or streamed original arcade Mario Brothers before? I know I've played some Mario Brothers at some point. Maybe like the NES one I know I've played. Maybe several times. A couple times. I think I've played this. It's like a Switch. It's like a Switch Mario Brothers. I don't know. Switch version, maybe. MBD, what's up? You have a story about elevator action? Asked him to show him how to play and gave you a quarter. Then another guy talked to him and he walked off. He was creepy in hindsight. So he gave you a quarter and told you had to show him how to play. What was creepy about it? The fact that he's just an old man and gave you a quarter? And then like watched you play elevator action for like a second while he was bored? Is that creepy? Old man and all. It's funny how like any adult talking to a kid is creepy these days, isn't it? Isn't that weird? Old man, an adult didn't know this kid, spoke to him. But I mean, like that's, it's a memory that you have about elevator action. That's for sure. Well, I remember playing elevator action in an arcade a little bit. I remember thinking that it was a pretty cool game. like being, you know, interested in like trying to get to the bottom and see what would happen. Probably couldn't get past the second building. But what about Mario Brothers? I may have played Mario Brothers as I don't remember when the first time I would have played Mario Brothers would be, but I probably played it in the arcade. Metal Machine, what's up? Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers. Now we're starting to get a couple games. Like all the really early games are like vertical oriented, but now we're starting to get more horizontal oriented, especially with the Nintendo games. Happy Tuesday. Happy Bros Day to you, Metal Machine. In honor we're going to the Bros. Maybe I haven't played the original arcade Mario Brothers in a really long time. One hit flips it over. Probably only played like the NES version of this game, which is similar but a little bit different. There's look at the sliding. There's definitely like a bit of intentional slipperiness to the controls of this game. Okay. Did I pass the stage like that? All right. On Mame. That's what I'm playing it right now on. So just let them come down and then I'll hit the POW. Boom. They have that animation where they jump out of their shell and then like they're wearing underwear. I don't remember that. That's not in the NES version, I don't think. That little animation where they come out of their shell and they're like in their undergarments. I don't think that I can stomp them by jumping on top of them, right? Or can you in this version of the game? Can you stomp them, the turtles? Maybe you can. Ah, test your skill. I'll test it. I guess I needed to get all of them though, huh? So, oh, I can still do it though. Oh, the slipperiness. So close. I should have not left that one. It's good content. No bonus. Sidestepper. One hit makes him mad. Second hit flips it over. They don't have these little intro things in the NES one, of course, either. Whoa. Gilded me. Do. Get him. Oh, he's mad. Get the blue one. I feel like the controls were better in the NES one. I mean, the controls are fine in this. It just takes some getting used to. Oh, he's purple now. This kind of the slipperiness takes some. Those fireballs, didn't they just go straight across in the NES one? They didn't like bounce around like that. Hit detection is worse when you jump on platforms. Whoa. Tabletop Space Invaders game in free play. No! I burned! Oh, you get a special animation of Mario burning up. I mean, toasty. Oh, no, I missed him. Right. It was always such a treat when you were a kid to, you know, whenever you had access to some, like, arcade games to play. Oh, I still have lives. Whoops. Okay, let's try again. Shell Creeper. And this is the first appearance of the Koopa turtle. But it's not called a Koopa turtle now, of course. So they don't, you have, wait, the POW, if I leave the POW here, will it be in later stages? Am I wasting it by using it early? Can I just leave it there? Because like once you use it a couple times, it's gone forever? Or is it never in the later stages? Yeah, free play games were pretty exciting. Yeah, I feel like I didn't play this much in the arcade, but I'm sure I saw it. I probably played it a little bit. Whoops! Oh no, I wasted my POW. Hurry, Mario! You can get all the coins! Get the bonus! I got the bonus. Yeah, I may have only played the NES version as well. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we got my POW. I'm gonna use my POW on these crabs. And there's like flies after that, right? I want to see all the progression this game has. But the POW, you gotta use it twice to fully knock them out though, don't you? Oh, see, I didn't use the POW very effectively. Oh no. Okay, got those guys. Whoa, run across the screen. Go, Mario. Purple! No! You know what I just realized is, you come in on a little platform just like Smash Brothers? I don't think, was that the case in the NES version either? I don't think the NES version had that either. It's like Smash Brothers, how you like come in on a little platform. Okay, now we got multiple kinds of enemies. But having the easier one, I guess it's better to knock them so they land on the same floor as you, if you can. Sound effects are pretty satisfying in this original arcade version. Oh, I accidentally messed it up. Doo-doo. And to think, you know what? To think that Super Mario Bros. Is a sequel to this game, essentially, right? I mean, like, we always forget, this is the first Mario Bros. Game. Super Mario Bros. Was a sequel. It's a sequel to this game. Super Mario Bros. And it's like, it's basically based on this game. Just an expansion of this game with like the same kinds of enemies, although it doesn't have the crabs. Fighterfly. Was this the last tier of enemy for this game? This was Pac-Land. Well, in the sense that it's like a platformer. Miles Jacob, how's it going? At least these guys only hit one time. This introduces Mario as a plumber. Like, that was the job they gave him. Yeah, that's true. The flies seem easier to handle than the crabs, actually. Okay, well, they're a little bit hard to hit sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Whoa, it's fine. Everything's fine. does have a bunch of other side jobs, like being the referee at like tennis. Uh-oh. Whoops, I was too aggressive. No! Whoa, I'm so loud. That didn't work. They're hopping faster now. Get him! No! I couldn't do it. He was a he was a doctor, Dr. Mario. That's a good job that he has. He was a referee not only for tennis but like for boxing. He was a referee for boxing, and yeah, you get to referee the Tyson fight, and he was a golfer. He golfed, so he's involved in a lot of sports. That's true. Whoa! Run! You eat a lot of stuff then, Mario. And he's a racer. He does kart racing, of course. A lot of sports. A lot of sports activity from Mario. He's kind of a sporty guy when he's not plumbing. This or joust? What about balloon fight? I think I prefer balloon fight to joust. I probably prefer this to joust too. Like, joust is cool, but this is better. I think this is better. Balloon fight is really good. Balloon fight is awesome. I like its theme music too. The Atari 2600 port of Joust might be a good version. I was gonna play some Joust, for this stream, but I couldn't. I can't get it to run. One of these days I gotta update my Mame. Oh man, I messed it up. Oh, he's coming back this way. Look out! Okay, got him. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. Everything's good. Border. Oh, he became purple and he purplified me. Balloon Trip. Balloon Trip's my favorite part of Balloon Fight. Little dodging. Balloon Trip is... It's got that music. The music is so good. What if you added Pac-Land Overworld? Was Pac-Land... Pac-Land was, is that arguably the first, like, side-scrolling platformer? Maybe it's like, you know, not the first platformer, but with side scrolling or any scrolling. Maybe it is. I'm not quite sure. There could be some PC ones. So yeah, I mean, could have been a little bit based off of Pac-Land. See if we can time these flies. Or should I save this POW even more? Maybe I should keep saving it. These are still easy dudes. Oh no, I died. I'm an idiot. And all these guys are easy. Oh. Missed him. He's coming back this way. I still have a couple lives. There's specific details from Pac-Land. What are the specific details? Like the springs? Yeah. Yeah. Springs. Would that be the first instance of like springs in a platformer? I was trying to think. There was probably some other arcade game with springs, but I can't think. Is that it? Just the springs, or what else? Doesn't have block. Well, what about like the blocks? Like hitting the blocks to find bricks to find power-ups. Is that the first game? This game, I get that's sort of a brought over from like this game, but I mean not exact. Like it's sort of an extension of this game since you're hitting things from underneath. Oh, that didn't quite work out. Didn't quite work out that well. Oh well. Whoa! He's coming! Get him! Get him! Watch out, Mario! It's not too late, you can still survive. You can survive this hell. Oh, you missed, Mario, you fool! Oh, you fool! We're gonna play Pac-Man soon. We can... I mean, Pac-Land. I have to do a playthrough of Pac-Land. So, I mean, I've played it briefly. I sort of remember it being very hard, as you'd expect. From Namco. Are you ready for the next phase? I'm not ready! Oh, wait, am I controlling this? I'm controlling this, no? Oh, no, I'm not. Slip Ice! That's the next phase, Slip Ice. I'm not ready. I'm slipping on the Slip Ice! There's not enough time. Gotta get all the coins. No bonus. Well, everybody's always... Oh, no more ice here. Everybody's always copying off each other for various ideas. And also, you know, there's also, like, a lot of... You know, I mean, there's various ideas that are just bound to happen around these times. Like, platformers happening basically kind of inevitability. Just, you know, it's inevitable that they're gonna have little dudes moving around, they're gonna jump, and next thing you know, the screen is going to scroll so you can like advance. Oh, they make the platforms icy. I see. That didn't affect that guy down there. Oh man, bummer. How much more progression does this game have? Are there any new enemies? There's the ice dudes. They're kind of like new enemies. But like now you have like these just sort of different platforms here. Whoa! Mario! Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no! It's my last life. Oh! I froze to death! Oh, this game's pretty fun. That's a fun, high quality arcade game. This is fun to try to play through and get all the progression. How much more is there? Progression does Mario Bros. I think a lot of that stuff is in the NES one as well. I'm not sure how far it goes. You got this, you got this. Flies, you got the yellow poles with the yellow bars. More ice. There's like a lot more of that. This guy's saved up a lot of lives. Icicles start forming and dropping from above at a certain point. You got water droplets from the blue bars. Oh, look, what is it? Okay. Oh no, the water droplets just simply become the icicles. The icicles seem to make things quite a bit more dangerous. Look at that. Wow. Blaster, the 3D sequel to Robotron. I wanted to check out Robotron, but I also can't get that working in my Mame either. Oh, there's like an invisible bonus stage? Look at this. Blaster. Well, I've played Robotron on Atari 7800. I don't think I ever played it in the arcade. Primarily just played it in an Atari. So I don't know how different the arcade version is either. I'd like to try it. But I gotta get a better Mame. Uh-oh, he's dying. Now he's just dying. I guess that's it. Once you get to this part, that it just repeats endlessly. Probably. I don't remember the icicles forming being part of the NES one. Maybe it was, and I just never got that far. I'm not really sure. Let me see. Did we put elevator action in here? I think I forgot to rate elevator action. The elevator action it's a cool game, but it just feels kind of unfair. I have elevator action returns in here. Let's see, I think I do like it better than the NES one. It's weird, you know, it's kind of out of control that the NES one has like the faster shooting and like the Men in Black go psycho with their shooting and they shoot super, super fast. Like it's ridiculous. The arcade one seems more normal. I like the theme music, but like I like it, but the instrumentation on it is bad, kind of in both versions, because the arcade one has got this like warbly instrument that it uses. It doesn't sound good, and then the NES one is like really basic Micronics, like one sound channel song. But it's too bad because like it's kind of a catchy song. It's a catchy theme song for elevator action. Yeah, I mean the arcade one is better. But still, like it doesn't. It's appealing game with its concept. It just doesn't feel as good to play as it should, unfortunately. And Elevator Action Returns is like, that's pretty much like a different game. Doesn't really feel much like the original. It'd be cool if there was like a more souped up version of the original that was still more like the original. Maybe something in between these. And then Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers is really good. I think it's, even with like the little bit of extra slipperiness that it has, in the arcade one, it's just really cool. It's really appealing. It's got, good progression where you want to play through to see the different spots. What did I rate Mario Brothers in NES? 6. It does not have much in the way of music. But what it has is... Okay, actually, I don't know. Maybe I like it better than the NES one. Or maybe I underrated the NES one, but I feel like it should be a 7. I feel like it's quite good. Quite good, quite fun to play through. But I don't know what count is beating it. Like, where's the loop? Like, how getting to the final parts with like the final obstacles added in. I guess it'd be the ice, and then playing a couple of those stages, and it's like you've pretty much beaten it, I guess. Wherever the long play ends. It's definitely much more forgiving than Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong games. Yeah, especially the arcade versions. Yeah, that's true. Much more forgiving. It seems like much less prone to like being killed by RNG. You can so easily die from just weird RNG in Donkey Kong, and this one, like it feels more fair in that sense, and it's fun to play. It's fun to play, but you still have to like kind of calculate your moves. Where you have to calculate where you're going to run and jump. It's cool. It's a fun game. It's good. Mario Brothers is good. All right. I only have a couple more arcade games here on my list that I'm planning to check out. I just have a couple more. And then we could maybe play something. Well, let's do these and I'll see what I have time for still. But this one I might not play for very long because I don't think it's just one of these games. This is kind of hard to play. Or maybe it plays okay with the mouse. We're going to try the original arcade version of Star Wars with the vector graphics, because this one surprisingly I can run. And is this also 1983? Let me see. What other games am I skipping here? I'd love to play the original arcade version of Dragon's Lair, but I can't emulate it in my Mame. I wonder if a later version of Mame could play it. Gotta update it. I'm skipping stuff like Gyrus, Mappy, Sinistar I can't get to run. I'm skipping like Spy Hunter. There's some kind of Star Trek game as well. I wonder what that's all about. Tapper I've played like a whole bunch of times on stream. I like Tapper. But let's try to play Star Wars. Do you guys like Star Wars? Star Wars. The first Star Wars game ever. So we got the vector graphics here. Which like a couple other games like Tempest, Asteroids use this style of like vector-based graphics. It's pretty interesting.
The Force will be with you.
I never played this in an arcade. I don't remember even seeing this. The voice clips are great in this. All right, maybe I can play this with the mouse. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's like pilot control, so it's like up is down and down is up. So a little bit... Okay. Am I playing? There's just one button for shooting. Look at this. Look at the TIE fighters. Yeah, shoot him! The music is great, the voice clips in it, the clips and like the music and the attempt to have the TIE fighter like iconic I'm going in. The iconic, like,
Use
type.
the force.
Oh, I'm already in here? Oh, wow. I can kind of shoot these guns, but not really. This is pretty awesome. This is like an awesome attempt to do something like the movie,
Luke, trust me.
using early 3D graphics. Oh, I can control... Wait, I can go up and down by...
You're all clear, kid.
What do I press? What do I press to hit the... What do I do? What do I press? So I can also dodge by moving up and down. By moving my cursor. It was Titus, I missed it. What do I do? You just press the normal fire button, or is there a different button? There's been so many... I mashed the button. What? I guess you have to be low, maybe? Has anyone else ever played this in the arcade, and were you able to hit the exhaust port? I mean, were you able to hit the thing?
Luke, trust me.
Luke, trust me. Luke, trust me. Maybe I gotta be low.
You're all clear, kid.
What? Dude, how do I do it? How do I do it? I want to do it. Is it a different... It might be a different button, but like all the buttons are just regular shooting, though. All the buttons are just shooting.
Luke,
So probably would just be any... It's mashing the buttons. Not what you're... Do you need to press a specific button, specific timing? Like, I don't know.
Yahoo! You're all clear, kid.
I tried to time it.
R2 join increase the power.
Apparently, MDBD, yeah. My score just... I mean, no, I think you lose one shield every time you miss it, so you can't do it indefinitely. But it might be a good way to get your score up. The game probably loops after this anyway, so this is just most of the... So maybe I have to like put my cursor on it and line it up, and then... I don't know. You'd think you would press the button when you're right above it. I probably have to be lined up with it? I don't know.
Luke, trust me. I lost R2.
I've lost R2! Okay, this is my last chance, probably. No!
Remember, the force will be with
I
you.
got
Always.
10,000 score, though. Oh, let's watch the scrolling text. Look at the scrolling text. It's kinda like the movie.
Red 5 standing by.
Let's try again. I mean, this is kind of playable, but I don't understand the last part. Only I could...
I'm hit, but not bad. R2, see what you can do with it.
R2, see what you can do with it.
Hey, and attack for me.
Remember those Star Wars movies, guys? They were pretty good. Those are pretty good movies. Back when, you know, it's too bad we never got any more than 3 movies, though, huh?
Red
Too bad
5,
about
I'm
that.
going in.
A Tron arcade cabinet. I played some Tron the last stream, but did I... Wait a second. Oh, this is the music that I always remember from... I didn't even do this part.
R2 join increase the power.
I didn't even do this part the last time. What the heck? Now all of a sudden I'm doing this part? That music that's at the start of Super Star Wars. Now I always think of that as being like the Super Star Wars music, because I never noticed it when watching the movie. Do 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 do. Oh man, what is that? I didn't go to the trench this time.
The force will be with you. Always. Red 5
Yeah.
standing by.
You know, Alien 3 is allowed to exist. Alien 3 is kind of okay. Yeah, if they'd made more, would have... Exactly. Good thing they didn't make more. Good thing. George Lucas was smart enough to know that it was time to end it. And only 2 Terminator movies as well, that's right. Yeah, the third Terminator is actually not that bad either. It's got kind of some cool stuff in it. 3 Indiana Jones, that's correct. Only 3 of those. Yeah, definitely. Only 3 of those. I don't know about the I haven't seen RoboCop 2 and 3 in a long time. Maybe those still exist. I don't really know. And you can destroy stuff. You can destroy the tops of these towers, but I should probably focus more on dodging. How did I get to the trench so fast the first time? Yeah, I'm a real pilot. I'm piloting the ship. Okay, I'm in there. I'm in there. All right. Oh, now there's things to dodge. There wasn't that before. What? That's weird. Am I playing on hard mode all of a sudden? What's going on? That's cool though.
R2 trying to increase the power. Luke, trust me.
All right, I gotta trust Obi-Wan. We're almost there. Oh my goodness.
Yahoo! You're all clear.
Yeah, it's like that's hard mode. Oh, I did it though. I guess you just have to hit it. You have to hit it with your cursor, your target. Wow, I destroyed the Death Star. Have you guys destroyed the Death Star? Well, I have. RoboCop 2. Hey, I need to watch RoboCop 2 and 3 again.
I have you now.
You know what nobody ever talks about with like Indiana Jones 4 and 5? Oh, they're shooting a lot more shots now. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Indiana Jones 4 and 5, but nobody ever talks about with those movies. Because I went back and I watched like all of them.
Remember, the Force will be with you.
I beat the Death Star. As far as I'm concerned, I beat the game. I beat Star Wars. It's beaten. I beat it. I beat that game. That's definitely has to be beating the game. That was weird how like initially I was playing in some sort of like easy mode where it went right to the trench and there was no barriers. I chose easy mode first. I didn't even realize I was choosing a mode. I guess there's an easy and hard mode, but I beat it on hard mode, so that's it. Like that's winning. Star Wars. What was I gonna say about Indiana Jones? Here's what's interesting about Indiana Jones movies. I thought the 5... After watching them all in a row, I thought 5 was worse than 4. Oh, I thought 5 was the worst one overall. Like, 5 was pretty... I thought 5 was terrible. One thing you could say about 4, you know, like, 4... The bad thing about 4 is... I guess the worst thing about it is, like, the really bad uses of CG. The villains are okay. One good thing about 4 is that, like, they're using Russians as the villains now, like weird Russians. Going back to Nazis, is like for 5, is like so boring. Like that's so stale. The villains were cooler in 4. A lot of bad CG, some really stupid scenes. But okay, but one thing you could say about 4 over 5, at least 4 has got some good like like Spielbergian kind of action scenes. Like the action scenes are still decent in 4, whereas the action scenes in 5 are horrible. 5 has terrible action scenes. I do like the final part of the movie. It's cool, but I like the villain is good. All the other it has the worst characters, you know, for I like think the only really annoying character is just what's his name who plays the son. But, like, the characters are all terrible in 5. No, I mean, they're bad. 4 has got the fridge. But here's the thing. Okay, but here's the thing that's noteworthy about 4 and 5 as compared to the first 3. It's just the soundtrack. The soundtracks for, like, the first 3. What's cool about the first 3 Indiana Jones movies is not just, like, you know... They have incredible soundtrack. Like John Williams, you know, at the height of his powers, you know, it's all like, it's all, even the third one is still like is it early or mid 90s? So it's still when John Williams was good. You know, John Williams, you know, like a lot of like Danny Elfman, he just kind of started, you know, he lost his touch maybe like around 2000. He lost his touch. Like, you go back and watch the first 3. It's not just the Indiana Jones theme. Like, each movie has its own like unique theme musics. Like, you know, the second movie has the really iconic like minecart music, and like it has its own theme song. And then the third movie has its own theme song, and it's got like a lot of that iconic music like that's used in like all these trailers, like the theme of the Grail and all that stuff. Then watch 4 and 5 after watching the first 3. Nothing. And the Star Wars movies are the same. Every Star Wars movie after the original trilogy, well, except for notably Phantom Menace, has like there's some themes in there that like people still remember, like the Duel of the Fates. That's the one. After that, after like Attack of the Clones soundtrack was great. I don't think so. I don't know. What's memorable? What's the song that rivaled Attack of the Clones? I mean that it rivaled Duel of the Fates. What's its version of Duel of the Fates? I mean, does it have its own? Because I don't remember anything like that. Like, there was no. I don't know. I have to go back and maybe I should watch it again. I don't really want to though. But it definitely Indiana. I don't know. I don't remember those movies too well. I just feel like it dropped off midway through that prequel trilogy. Definitely the new ones. Definitely the new Star Wars have completely forgettable music. Like, it's in the same spot as like the new Jurassic Park movies that came out and the new Indiana Jones. Probably a lot of other new franchise movies where the soundtracks are just simply. It's just simply has they stick in the original theme songs a little bit, just because it's like, you know, you have to put it in there, and then all the other music is just bland filler music, which, you know, is a problem with like a lot of newer movies, you know. But it's interesting to go to from Indiana Jones 1 through 3 with like those incredible soundtracks to 4 and 5. And those movies have nothing. As far as the soundtrack, they have nothing. It's just like you get a little bit of Indiana Jones theme and there's nothing else remotely memorable. There's no themes. Indiana Jones 1 through 3 all have like multiple unique themes, you know? Like Last Crusade has got like the Grail theme. It's got like the father and son theme. That was that, you know, that one. It's like do 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 do. That's like used in like so many trailers. It's got multiple really iconic themes. There's nothing like that in Indiana Jones 4 or 5. Nothing. Just a little bit of the, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge drop off. And people don't talk about that enough. People just talk about like the bad CG or the characters not being as good, the writing not being as good, which is true as well. But the music is like the biggest hit. I think the music is the biggest hit between Indy 1 through 3 and 4 and 5. And maybe even arguably with like the new Star Wars movies, new Star Trek movies as well. Like the music is often the biggest. There's nothing. They don't have iconic themes. And, you know, but it's more notable. It's more noteworthy in these franchise movies like Star Trek, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, where they're known for their music, and then all of a sudden it turns into like coasting mode, where it's just simply like putting in some nostalgic themes, but not really coming up with any new music that's iconic. But it's interesting that like with Star Wars in particular, the Phantom Menace might be the last one to have iconic music. I mean, yeah, I mean, Miles said that Attack of the Clones soundtrack was great, but what was the iconic song from? I don't remember anyone like talking about anything iconic from like Attack of the Clones. I don't remember anything. I don't remember any iconic new music. Because at least with Duel of the Fates, like if you were to play that, people would recognize it. The last Hollywood movie to have a memorable theme, I don't know. It's a tough question. It depends on how like loosely you want to define memorable, I guess. Yeah, I mean, soundtracks changed around the 2000s, and everything got a lot lazier and more just kind of generic on purpose, apparently, because for a while there was like the thing was like John Williams had this quote that a really good soundtrack it should not be noticed. And like that was a thing that was like used as an excuse, like, well, you know. But it's ironic because John Williams himself is like known for making these extremely memorable, noticeable themes. And then I remember like when Thor 3 came out. I forget who did the music for that movie, but whoever did it would like mention that he brought up that quote, and it said, well, that's not my experience, you know. Like I always noticed the theme songs in like classic movies, you know. But it's almost like that was a refrain that was used as an excuse to like then start doing all this really forgettable music. I don't know about I think how it compares to like an acting trend. Well, that's more of like a 70s thing, I think, with the acting trend. It like in the 70s, like before the 70s, a lot of acting was more theatrical. Um, in We're kind of getting a little bit off the rails, but that's okay. I mean, I only had a couple more games I wanted to play anyway. Uh, yeah, E.T. That's right. I mean, you guys probably all in your head right now can immediately think of the E.T. theme song. Yeah, like in the 70s, that was when acting started to go to more not just conversational but naturalistic. As opposed to like being more dramatic, because originally like acting was more thought of from like a theatrical standpoint, like using sort of the conventional wisdom of theater, and like theater acting is intentionally like a little bit overacted, like because you're playing to the back row, because you know you have to play to the like it's not magnified by the screen, so you have to like act bigger, I guess. And well, older school acting is like that, but like at a certain point, which I guess is like around the 70s, arguably, they started to get more. They realized the screen is big, it's more intimate, you can be much more naturalistic, and like that's why like Brando is like extremely well regarded in like acting, because like he was at the forefront of that movement, I guess. Yeah, Metal Machine. Well, that arguably started to happen with popcorn movies. Like Star Wars could have been at the forefront of like that happening, but that sort of happened. That's more of like a slow process over time. Movies like turning into popcorn movies. Like 70s movies were all about like reality and truth, and then 80s became like the era of popcorn, big budget popcorn movies. But the spirit of those 80s movies was like so like boisterous and fun and crazy that it's good in its own way. But I guess like you could also blame it on like the Marvelization. That was like when things really start. But those early Marvel movies were still good though. They were still entertaining in a way that like the more recent stuff isn't. There was still a sense of fun, I guess. But there was also too formulaic. But yeah, the music, to me, the music is like the big thing that like that's the biggest change. Yeah, the new Dune, that is a big contrast between the old Dune and the new Dune, especially with the music. Yeah, I used to not like the over the top, more dramatic acting of older movies, but like I've sort of warmed up to it recently. Like I can go back and watch older stuff pre 70s, I can enjoy it a lot more. Anyway, I should probably play another game. So yeah, I don't know. All that is just because I just wanted to point out the thing with Indiana Jones 4 and 5 with the music. It's just so, if you watch them all in order from 1 to 5, it's such a striking difference between 3. When you go from 3 to 4 and then to 5, it's a striking difference. But I haven't even rated Star Wars yet. That game's cool. It's like a really basic game, the vector graphics, like, but it's cool. Like, it's neat and good use of the movie's music. And you know what? I beat it. I'm going to put a yes there because I beat that game as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I don't know what the timer should be at. It's been running. I think 10 minutes. We'll just say 10. Okay, now I'm going to play the last game on my list here, which I've already mentioned that I'm going to play. And we might invest a little bit more time into this because I remember this being hard, but I feel like it'd be cool to see how far, maybe I could complete this game or complete a loop. I don't know, but I want to invest some time into Pac-Land. One of the first, maybe the first proper platformer. I don't know. Pac-Land. I think it's 1983. Is it 1983? Pac-Land? Let me double check. Oh, it's 1984. Okay. But do you guys like Pac-Land? Yeah, it's about a land of Pac. Let's play some Pac-Land. All right, got another horizontal-oriented screen. Maybe this trip number, there's like five different zones, just like with Moon Patrol. But I feel like this game probably doesn't have continues or something. Let's see, the controls are... This is like one of the first ever platformers. So the controls... Well, you can move and you got a jump button. At least there's a jump button. Huh, I kind of remember it being weirder than it actually is. It feels pretty normal. It's like a little bit of momentum. These early platformers, like... They tend to have more momentum. Slipperiness or momentum to that than... So I guess this game is kind of based on the American cartoon, because it's using the American cartoon theme song. I'm assuming the American cartoon theme song, like the American cartoon came before this. I don't know, I have to look it up. Oh, you could ride that guy. Yeah, it's got that kind of Simpson-y look, because it's based on a cartoon. It's based on the American cartoon, so it's trying to look like a cartoon. Break time. Okay, we completed a section, and this game has fairies. Those are like the Hide-Glide fairies. They look just like the Hide-Glide fairies. Oh, there's cactus. Do I have to jump over them, or can I jump on them? Do they kill you? They don't kill you. You can jump on them. They're platforms. Whoa, whoa. UFO. Evil UFOs. The ghosts have got UFOs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Cartoon was based on the game? I was gonna try to jump over that guy. Oh, really? So this game is just simply meant to look more like a cartoon with its theme, and then they really and the cartoon was based on this game. Game over. Really? Okay, yeah. No continues, I guess. Oh, you're wrong? Okay, that makes more sense that you'd be wrong. You read it backwards. That makes more sense. It just seems like they wouldn't if they were making... I mean, the music is unusual. Like, it doesn't sound like platformer music. It doesn't sound like game music. It's so you would think that you would think the cartoon theme came first, and that this would just... And this obviously looks like it's based on the cartoon, so... Oh, there's a flower. What does that do? Nothing? But this is hard because there's no continues. Eat him! Eat this ghost! Ah. It makes sense. Did you guys ever watch the Pac-Man cartoon? I remember watching that as a kid. I remember it was like some sort of like video game themed cartoon block of cartoons. Like, I forget what it was called. Super, like Saturday morning arcade or something. And I feel like Pac-Man cartoon was like an early, part of that. Oh my goodness. It's best to be cautious. You know what's cool about this game? How there's like this constant progression to this game? Like each new area is a unique area. What is that guy? How do I not die to him? What is that guy? Is it like a ninja ghost? From behind? How do I not die to him? Well, pogo ghosts. Yeah, like each new area is like a unique area, different from the previous area with its own unique enemies. That's pretty cool for, you know, for an arcade game. For an early arcade platformer. I saved another Hydlide Fairy. Alright. Much farther can we go? Now we're going up the mountain. Oh, I remember this is where it gets hard, I think. Oh, these push you back as well. The logs. Oh my goodness. The cherries, I guess. Just points, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Suddenly I was getting pushed forward. Whoa. Your jump is like not... Whoa, okay. Wait a second. Wait. What's going on here? Do they reverse directions sometimes? Oh, what? Wait a second. Do I have like a double tap run in this game? You have a double tap run? I was accidentally dashing off the platform without realizing it. This game has a Battletoads thing. Where there's like a double tap run. And if you're not careful, you're going to accidentally... What is this? How do I do the spring? That death sound effect reminded me of the sound effect from Genpei Tomadan. How do I do the spring? What do I do? What do I do at that spot? It's a difficult game. It's difficult, but it's cool because of like all the variety and stuff. You want to see what happens next. What? No. The double tap run killed me again. To think there'd be a game far, you know, long before Battletoads came out that had the Battletoads problem of accidentally double tapping yourself into death. Well, let's see, I should just do that through the whole stage, right? Forget the cherries. Let's make it quicker. Ooh, I get a bigger jump. Yeah, there's Parallax, and this is like the first platformer. This is like one of the first platformers ever, and there's Parallax. Is there Parallax? Wait. Yeah, yeah. Very light Parallax. Just the background scrolling a little slower. First world. That's right, Pac-Land. I just played through and beat Star Wars, original vector graphics Star Wars arcade. I killed the Death Star in hard mode. Oh, man. This game's pretty hard. With 2 run speeds. I mean, if not just simply the first scrolling platformer, period? What scrolling platformer came before this? Possibly something on computer? Or is there another arcade game that came before this? There could be. Well, wait a second, Moon Patrol. But Moon Patrol doesn't count because it's like an auto-scroller. I guess. Pac-Man is pretty cool. He's got a hat? What are the other ones? What are some other side-scrolling platformers that came out before this? I don't think the Moon Patrol counts. What else? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man, the log blocked my movement. Jump Bug from Alpha Denshi? Oh yeah? Does that game have scrolling? I don't think I've seen that. Jump Bug from Alpha Denshi. Look at that. Game feels pretty good when you're in running mode. Pitfall. Pitfall's not side-scrolling, though. Maybe Pitfall 2. No, Pitfall 2 only scrolls up and down, right? Pitfall is not side-scrolling because it's screen-based. You go off of one screen and then you appear in the other, right? I don't think Pitfall counts as a side-scroller. But if you're going to count Pitfall, then, you know, just any game with jumping, then there'd be a ton before this. And, you know, Mario Brothers would count, but that doesn't really make sense. Whoa! Whoa! Pac-Man! Alright. You must have to run? Maybe you have to run to get past the spring? To do the spring? I have to run and jump onto it, maybe? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do I... But this guy's in the way, though. Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3. Like that. What? How do I do it? How do you do the spring? I need to make a save state there and do research. I don't understand how you do the spring. Oh, wait a second. You can select the stage. This game's got stage select. Oh, wow. Wait, what is this? Wait, no, I haven't been here before. Oh, no, wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, but there's a spring right there. I could put this on. Oh, so I was still just on trip 1. That was just trip 1. Let me try to practice the spring here. So it is kind of like Moon Patrol in that there's different courses you can do. There's that, and the courses are different. Yeah, Mappy. Mappy does have scrolling. But I don't know if it technically counts as a platformer. I don't think it does. Even though, like, you just simply jump onto the, you know, the trampolines to jump. That's more of like, you know, one of those early style of like multiple levels, floors, kind of enemy evasion. It's like an enemy evasion game. Sort of like a... No, wait a second. How do you... Maybe you have to jump right from the edge? Sun. Yeah. Sun, but... Sun's an auto-scroller, though. There must be another way to do it. How do you do it? Similar limitations. I'm not going fast enough? I don't think you can flap your arms. Do I need to bounce onto it? Round 9. Oh, it says round 9 down there. Oh, yeah. Maybe I need to jump onto it and then jump off it again. But then, at this point, how am I supposed to do it? It's hard to just maneuver on top of it. Is there another button? With the first jump you can just make normally. That doesn't work either. Let me see here. Does this do anything? Do I have to hold up, maybe? With no momentum, nothing happens. It's so weird. How do these work? How do the springboards work? Does anybody know? I don't think there's flapping in midair. Flap your arms, really? Maybe. That can't be. There's a bird. There appears to be a way to float. An earlier round will teach you how. Nope. In the first round, the first time you come to one of these, it's just the same thing. Like, there's no apparent way to do it. Oh, wait a second. I was floating somehow. I don't know what was, maybe tapping down or up? Up or down? Maybe it's tapping in direct, maybe up? Not mashing the button. Not up. The right button. Pac-Man's dead. Oh, okay. No, you have to tap to the right. It's still hard. Okay, you have to tap to the right. You tap to the right in midair rapidly to float. Because floating. Wow, that's weird. Game doesn't tell you about that. Seems hard to figure out. And probably nobody ever got past that part of the game. It's too bad. But thanks to the power of the internet, or just simply putting a lot of coins in, I can figure it out. You can see when it's game correctly forgotten. It's pretty cool though. It shouldn't be. They should make more of these. Yeah, this game's actually pretty cool in a lot of ways. The fact that like there's so much unique territory in like each scene is pretty cool. There's like a lot of level design variety considering this is like one of the first platformers. Like a lot more than something like, you know, Mario Brothers. Spring. I don't think the spring's a bad idea. The spring is not really the problem anyway. Like, the spring is basically automatic. Yeah, I think this is cool too. The spring is automatic. It's not the spring. It's the it's the fact that there's a floating command. That's just unintuitive. The control's actually not bad with the game. The only weird I mean, the double tap to run feels quite good once you know about it. There's just some hidden techniques, like, I guess, yeah, like the double tap to run and the float. You know, except that the float is actually mandatory at a certain point. And that is pretty weird. It's definitely tough. It's tough primarily because there's no continues. If there continues, it'd be a different story. Moon Patrol would be really hard if there was no continues, but it gives you unlimited continues, super generous. But I don't know, I guess I prefer this way. I prefer it not giving you that much generosity. It makes it more fun to play through. Like, it's pretty cool. It makes you want to go back and, like, keep trying to, you know, make more progress. Honestly, the control's good. Once you kind of know everything, I think the control feels pretty good. I remember trying this game before, and I could swear that the control felt weirder. But now that I'm playing it again, it feels quite good, and actually even kind of, like, intuitive. Feels surprisingly good. I could swear it was weirder than this. You can push hydrants to get an item? Oh! I want to do that. Can I push logs to get an item too? Pogo ghosts. Meow. Meow. Game's good. It's pretty satisfying platformer. I want to learn this game. I want to learn to get better at it. Whoa! Pac-Man! To the right! Pac to the right! I did it! I did it! I survived! I made it to the door! What's this? I went in the fantasy door! Wow, this game's awesome! I delivered my Hydlide fairy to a fantasy door. There's a magical fairy! I completed the thing! Wait, what? Oh, you gotta go back! Oh, this is... You have to go back. Wait, what? Oh, but I can fly now? Whoa. I didn't expect this. Game's crazy. This game is out of control. It's crazy. Whoa, all these ideas? Look at this. I have magic boots. I can float. Power pellet! I made it back to my family! I did it! I beat a thing! And that goes right to trip 2. Look at that. Oh, imagine if you could learn this game to, like, do all the trips in one coin. That'd be incredible. Whoa! No! This is my last life! Oh my god, there's thing coming from behind! Yes, I'm a good family man, just like Pac-Man. I'm learning to be like Pac-Man. What's that double-decker bus? Well, strawberries. No! Oh, the water pushes you. Hey, that was used in Smash Brothers. That's referenced in Smash Brothers with the hydrants. Wow. Well, wait, now we can just start on trip 2. So, in a way, it has continues like that, kind of. I beat a thing. I beat the first trip. Now we can just try to focus on the second trip. I'm pushing the hydrant. It's not working. No. When Pac-Man dies, it's much more painful than it looks. It's like he's suffering from a heart attack. And it's a very painful death. Oh, the water! I'm just trying to look for stuff in the... I'm not finding anything in the hydrants. Let's beat trip 2. He slowly fades to nothingness. Very sad and lonely. He suffers a lonely death away from his family. It's actually, you know, this is a terrifying game. It's kind of a horror game. What? Started from the right side and got a helmet? What? You can push a helmet. I want to push it. I want to get a helmet. How do I get a helmet? The right side? I want a helmet. I'm going to try every hydrant now. Until we find a helmet. Where is it? There's a... You can get a helmet? You can get equipment? How long do you have to push it for? The water kills you, though. So if it shoots water, there's probably no helmet. Because instead of... The hydration system means that it can't have the helmet in it. There's no room for a helmet. Okay, that one doesn't have a helmet. Cars, look out! It's double deck. Ghost buses are dangerous. Maybe there's a helmet, like, maybe it's more like, it's not in every one. Maybe it's in trip 1, but it's not in trip 2, yeah. Maybe these water hydrants don't have equipment. Maybe it's like in a different spot. Maybe like in the first world, there's one in a hydrant, but in the second world, it's like somewhere else or something like that. Trip 1. Let's go back and check trip 1 again. I'm just gonna find that helmet. Where could they be? Maybe they're a different spot in like every world. Like, would that protect you from like stuff falling from above? I want a helmet. It's gotta be here somewhere. The Pac-Man album. I remember that song Pac-Man Fever. You know, Pac-Man Fever that was like popular back in like the, you know, I don't know, early 80s when this game was popular. Pac-Man album, Take the Fruit and Scoot. I don't know. I remember that. Pac-Man got a helmet! Look at that! He's got like a baseball helmet. It protects his head. Whoa! Helmet! There it is. Could there be a helmet in trip 2? I found a helmet. I'm a Pac-Man wizard. So it's not in the first 2 hydrants. I gotta check all these hydrants to make sure. Oh, the double-decker ghost bus. Oh. Did I check this one? I feel like I checked this one, but maybe not. Not that one. These cars are in the way. You damn cars. Okay, not that one. I'm gonna check all of them. Oh my god. Okay, not that one either. None of those. Maybe it's in a tree or something. Could there be a helmet in all the trips? Wonder how much other unique obstacles or scenery there is in like subsequent levels. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. How do you... Castles. I want to see a castle. I want to see a castle. This game's exciting. This game is good. Did you guys know this game is good? It's good. Can't wait to see a castle. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Aw, man. Precious life. Give me that. I guess I didn't really need it. My controller? Oh, I just made that sound. Does my controller still work? Oh, what was that? Oh no! Pac-Man! That sound effect, I know that sound effect from... Is that an Namco game? Genpei Tomiden? I'll play more Genpei Tomiden one day. That game's so cool. The most jank action game platformer of all time. The most... It's the most jank weird game, but it's so cool. But I've never tried to play through the arcade version of that game. Wait. All of a sudden I can't jump. Wait. It switched the buttons? Why did it switch the buttons on me? When it disconnected, I guess. What is that? Controller's freaked out. What the hell? You stupid controller! 1, 2, 4, and 7. They go beyond 5, but there's only 5 in the menu. So that means that you can keep going after 5. I bet after 5, though, it's just like... It's probably just like trips 1 through... like 6 through 10 are probably 1 through 5, just like a little bit harder. Probably not unique content, right? Yeah, you could keep the helmet. But if there's one in stage 2, you could just get it from here. Come on, Pac-Man. No mistake. Oh, Pac-Man, you idiot! It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, man. My, you know what the game cover is kind of like the cover art was a little bit messed up there. I fixed that earlier. Yeah, but Metal Machine, if you're gonna do like a 1cc playthrough of the entire game, like every trip, then that's a different story. So do I have to ignore this spring and go like this? No, wait a second. That's too far, though. That's too far. You can't make that. Wait a second. This guy's in the way. You have to mash really... You have to mash really fast. Okay. Whoa. Mash really fast. Oh my god, what? Pac-Man! You're asking too much! That's too much mashing. You can't... No Pac-Man can float that far. Oh, that's a tough one. What? I bet the second one's hard. Trip 2 is already getting pretty hard. These spring jumps. Very demanding of the mashing. What? There wasn't 2 of those guys next to each other before. Is that RNG? Damn. It's a tough one. I beat the first trip, though. At least I completed 1 trip. I got the ferry and I made it back with my super boots. I feel good about that. I did that. Have you guys done that? You haven't done that. Alright, that's pretty easy. I could barely make that one. What? Is there some additional trick to it? What? You can't even get close? Like, what? How is that possible? Oh, Pac-Man. It's kind of soul-crushingly difficult. It feels like it can't be done unless there's some additional element to the technique. Then why would they make it so long? It's like, it's only the second trip. It's already like fully testing like the max limit to like what you've got to be able to do max limit, ultimate mashing. I mean, it would be on like a stick, right? Like a classic arcade stick with like the knob, right? Like, how would you? It should be harder to mash that than this D-pad, right? Isn't it? That's weird. Is there some sort of like? Wait, do you just hold it? You don't just. Maybe you just hold it. Wait, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe you just hold it. Wait, let me go back to the game for a second. I must be doing it wrong. That must be it. There's no way. That doesn't make any sense. You must just hold it, maybe. And I'm like trying to mash it. Yeah. That's got to be it. No, there's got to be some confusion here. Let's try it again. It doesn't make sense that it would be mashing to the right. It doesn't make sense. Oh man, the buttons, stupid buttons. Controller just switch the buttons. It says press rapidly? It can't be, though. So I think it only works off a spring. I can't just do it in pound here. It only works off... That's what the spring does. It enables the floating. It's pretty weird. We'll just have to get back to the spring and try it again. And then the fairy comes out of his hat. It is mashing. How can that be? It is mashing. It is mashing. It's really hard, though. Now I can't even make the second one anymore. Oh my God. Is there no hidden power-up to make you float farther in this game? Are you sure there's not like a hidden umbrella? Maybe I'm not getting enough height off the jump? Wait a second, can you get more height? I got more height there. Oh, wait a second, you can get more height. Wait, how do you do that, though? Is it jumping right from the edge? Yeah, I think it has something to do with, like, somehow getting more height on the jump. Particular pawn jump is very hard. It is very hard indeed. It is very hard indeed. All right. Well, it's a really cool game, but the damn spring jumps is sort of killing it's killing my emotional momentum to continue to play through it. Although I have to stop my stream soon anyway. I just want to see what some of the later content looks like in Trip 2. Let's see here. Yeah, this guy brought his helmet in. He's got his helmet. Are there any other hidden power-ups, though? He doesn't get as much. See, he's like using some sort of mechanical assistant. The guy doing this. He probably also has invisibility cheat codes turned on. Oh, he's jumping off it. Does that get you more height? Auto-fire. Well, you wouldn't have auto-fire in the arcade, though. Oh, the cat. There's the castle. Oh, I wish I would have made the castle. Look at this. That's cool. I like the castle graphics. There's another forest. There's, Oh, there's different Oh, no, that's just on the going back. That's just on the way back. Oh, there is a secret underneath This tree, there's balloons you can get. There's secrets underneath the tree stumps, too. Oh, okay. More spring jumps. Damn the springs, though. Dude, this game is so cool, but the required spring jumps is just so out of control and ridiculous. Aside from that, like, the game is honestly awesome. Maybe I'll try to practice and learn those jumps and come back to it, because I think it's a really cool game. But dude, damn the spring jumps, though. Pac-Land. Let's put it in here. Pac-Land. I like it. It's cool. I'm going to give it a 6. And I don't know, maybe the springboard jumps is bringing it down a little bit. It's still a really cool platformer, especially for an early platformer. It's really cool for its, you know, like its look. Its controls are good. The controls are surprisingly very good with the double tap run. Although they probably would have been better off making that a button. The game only has, it could have had 2 buttons. It could have just had a run button. But that's okay, because you just want to keep running the whole game anyway. Yeah, they could have made it mashing the jump button. Why did they make it mashing tapping to the right? Well, that's not the issue. The issue is that it's extremely strict. And that also, it seems like your jump height is a big factor as well. The music is, you know, the music's actually maybe like a little bit on the annoying side. It's okay. It's a little too repetitive. The music, it's not terrible, but I did beat one trip, but I guess beating the game would be to beat all the trips, though, all the unique ones, which seems really difficult. Maybe someday. Yeah, on an arcade stick, dude, you really mash the arcade stick? That seems messed up. Yeah, maybe. They might have, that could have been their thought process, something like that, Miles Jacob. I wonder if this is the earliest game to have a double tap run mechanic. What could have possibly come out before this that had a double tap run? Like, this has got to be the first one. And you never know with computer games what could have come out. Like, it sort of seems like computer games are like often the earliest thing to do a lot of stuff, but you never know. I mean, it's hard to know. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers has a run mechanic. It makes more sense than Super Mario Brothers with it being a button. But that, I guess that would be later. Actually, I don't know. Did Super Mario Brothers come out before or after this? Super Mario Brothers. No, I guess that would be 90. That would be 85, wouldn't it? That would be 85. Yeah, so 1 year later, of course. Well, it's still a cool game. That's the only thing that sucks about it is the stupid floating mechanic that they decided to put in there. I wish the springboards were just automatic jumps that you did. That just automatically, if you timed it right, just gave you height. Which is what they do in Super Mario Brothers 1. You know, it's just a timing thing. If you get, the timing is a little bit finicky, so people don't like the springboards in Super Mario Brothers 1 either. They're not really an issue until Super Mario Brothers 2, like the original Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2, where they expect you to do advanced springboard jumps. But that still makes more sense than whatever like is going on in Pac-Land, though. But everything else about the game's awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, you know, it's just being like it being like a side-scrolling, like one of the few side-scrolling platforming games to come out. Of course, it would be. You would think it'd be an influence. I don't think the Super Mario Brothers seems a lot like Pac-Land, though. They're very different games. What was the thing that people said came before this? That was also side-scrolling. What was that called again? Should take a look at that. What was that called again? Jump Bug from Alpha Denshi? Okay, let me take a look at that. Let's take a quick look at that. Let me see if I have that. Maybe we can play it. It's just called Jump Bug in here. Well, let's check this out real quick. So I'm not going to bother with the layout. Came from Pac-Land, sure. Oh, what is this? It looks like City Connection. Look at this. Oh, this is pretty funny. Well, it's, you know, it's, again, this is an auto-scroller. I mean, technically it's platforming side-scrolling, but it's like auto-scrolling. I feel like if it's auto-scrolling, it's kind of like a somewhat of a different thing, because there's a couple, like, it's just like Moon Patrol, except... unlike Moon Patrol, there's like actual platform things to jump onto. It's not just like all one flat landscape. But otherwise, it's just kind of... Can I jump on that guy? No. Can't jump on things to kill... The run mechanic, springboard castles, sure. Well... You know. Those are things that, you know, one... Like, those are things that people could have just thought of themselves. Like, I mean, maybe not the springboard. It's hard to say. The springboard's pretty different in Mario Brothers, though. Castles, yeah. Yeah, it has castles, but they're not like endgame thing. I guess the different types of zones that Pac-Land has is a bit like... Like, it's like there's, they're like biomes. Like different biomes. Like, you have like a forest biome, and you have like the lakes. And that's similar to Super Mario Brothers with its sort of different biomes as well, and then Adventure Island too. But this game is... Does my button do anything? No? It seems... It's got kind of like an unfinished feeling to it. Feels like it should have more sound effects or something. Yeah, I mean, that... I don't know, like, that's... I guess auto-scrolling platformers preceded normal side-scrolling platformers. You know, I don't know. You could sort of go down a rabbit hole trying to find, like, what is the first of something, and then you got to, like, get all technical with definitions, you know, like, what is the first platformer, what is the first whatever. But, you know, certainly Pac-Land is at the forefront of something. Wonder Boy? Yeah, I never played Wonder Boy. The arcade version of Wonder Boy. Supposedly that's really tough as well. Basically, it's the same game as Adventure Islands. Adventure Island was originally a port of Wonder Boy, but then it sort of spun off into its own series. And then Wonder Boy has its own series. But those first games were kind of identical. Apparently this game is extremely difficult as well. It may also have no continues, possibly. This is another one that I should, like, check out on stream, like, more thoroughly. But, yeah, it's basically Adventure Islands. The same game. I like Adventure Island games. They're good. Skateboard. I'm gonna play through this game real fast, guys. Just real quick, okay? Do a real quick playthrough of Wonder Boy. Oh no, fire! Scared of fire. Oh. Snake bite. Better music in Adventure Island, though. Isn't it? Like, Adventure Island, pretty good music. Oh, the fairy, it's like invincibility, right? The NES version of Adventure Island, like, in particular, has, like, there's, like, a hidden item. It's one of those games that has, like, a hidden item at the beginning of the game that gives you unlimited continues. That's a pretty huge thing to have hidden behind, like, a little secret like that. It might be mentioned in the manual, I don't know. And if you don't get that, then there's no continues. But, you know, it seemed like they were playing around with whether to have... Like, with these early arcade ports, they're playing around with whether to have continues or not. You know, because, like, the port of Ghosts and Goblins for NES has no continues and is extremely brutally hard in the Japanese version, but then the American version, they added the continues in, and the same thing with Karnov as well. Maybe a couple other games. They were like, oh wait, it's way too hard. Maybe we should have continues. Oops. It's cool how it shows the icon, the like little icons for the things you can get in the top there. No continues, right? Is there continues? Oh, there is continues. Oh, there's continues, huh? I didn't see if they were limited. I wonder if they're limited. Well, that's a cool game too. I'll play through that sometime. But I've already done a full playthrough of Adventure Island on stream, and that's like tough enough. Even with the unlimited continues, it's still extremely difficult. So I was gonna say, like, imagine trying to do it with no continues. But then again, if you really learn the game well, it's maybe not that much more difficult, because it only gets on the final stages, it only gets extremely difficult once you've lost your weapon. So as long as you stay alive and never lose the weapon. But you know, you'd have to like memorize every stage, and then like one mistake and you'd be screwed. Yeah, it's like they were just kind of playing around with the form of the game and trying to figure out like what to do. You know, like then Mylon Secret Castle also doesn't have continues, but it kind of feels like it should, because it's so exploration based and like exploration intensive and like finding secrets, that it feels like it should. But probably the Japanese original one didn't, and it was deemed too hard. So when they brought it over to America, they put the continue code. They just put the continue code in the manual rather than putting it in the game. They just put it in the manual so that you could know the code. A lot of these games, I remember like back in the day playing like a lot of these games, like the early NES games, that people would just know the codes anyway. They were easy to find out in a lot of cases. Like original Super Mario Brothers, it felt like everybody knew the continue code. I think it's just like holding A and pressing start. And there's a lot of like early, you know, 8-bit console games where there's really obvious continue codes, which is like it's either holding A and start or like holding A in a direction and start, like to the point where it's like the developers, like it was a thing where it was known that they wanted you to use it, you know, because it was they kept them all uniform so it'd be easy to figure out. And Rad Racer is another one that has that hold A and press start. It's like, so like it gets to the point where, I mean, back then when we're playing all these games, like anytime you game over, you like hold A and press start just in case there's a continue code or something like that. Let's see. I rated Pac-Land. So here's all the classic arcade games I've gone through in the last 3 streams. Space Invaders, Asteroid, Berserk, Pac-Man, Wizard of War, Centipede, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Galaga, Vanguard, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong Jr., Jungle Hunt, Moon Patrol, Ms. Pac-Man, Pole Position, Tron, Zaxxon, Crystal Castles, Elevator Action, Mario Brothers, Star Wars, and Pac-Land. It's a pretty good spread of early games. That's one of your greatest NES accomplishments? Well, that's one of my greatest NES accomplishments as well. Because I did it as well. It took me 33 hours. Or 31 hours? Mine too. Like, for some reason, I decided I really wanted to do that. And I think part of the reason was because, you know, like, TMR, like, he never did it. He used the continue code, so like I wanted to like one up him, I guess, or something like that.
Too easy on ultra violence mode with 3 people.
Oh look, my video here has like Ghostbusters. I'm playing Ghostbusters underneath it, so that's gonna get whatever, like a strike on it on YouTube when I upload that video. Because I've been playing this game so long, I started playing music underneath it. See? Timer, 31. I did it. Look, guys, I did it. But I'm still, like, pausing, though. I'm pausing just to, like, be really careful.
Oh, man, we're making good time. No, don't celebrate early. Because I can still easily lose.
Look, it's during Christmas time. I'm playing it during Christmas time.
Break.
This was at Grandma's
Break
house.
More. This guy's gonna try to fuck me. Okay, we can get around him.
I do remember the 3D mode, and you had the... It was for if you had the 3D glasses with the red and blue eyesights, yeah.
Let's see.
Well, anyway, all right, hurry up and get on with it. I mean, that's what you have to do. Yeah, I mean, like, it's legit.
One more turn here.
I'm just full using pause strats at this point. I have to admit, but
it's like right ahead, right?
Look at that! I just barely did it as well. Like, this is another game where it's like arguable
I can't believe it.
whether you could use the continue code or not in like a legit playthrough, because I don't think it's in the manual, but some people said it was. But I don't think it is.
Wow.
But it's like, it's a code that's easy to find out. It's another one of those where you just hold A and press start.
I got lucky. I got really lucky. That was
You didn't
only
use
the
any
third
pause
time
coming?
I've been
Well,
to
I
Lolly.
did. I did.
I can't believe I got.
And after 31 hours,
Wow,
I was
got
happy to
real-
just get it
man,
done.
I got so lucky.
The code is in the manual?
Stop the timer.
Oh, man. I totally didn't need to do this then. Yeah, I thought I checked one time and I couldn't find it. Oh, well. 3D World Runner? Yeah, I don't really like 3D World Runner that much. Yeah. That's another early Square game. Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's kind of hard to play. I think the jumping and stuff and running into the obstacles and I don't know. Oh, is it easy to miss? Oh, well. Well, I did it without continues anyway. So good for me. I guess it's good for me. I still have more arcade games I want to play. I still have more arcade games. I probably won't come back and stream tonight. I'll probably... Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow in the afternoon. I might be doing a convention this weekend. It's one of those maybe conventions where I'm going to drive over there and I'm going to see if, you know, if I can get a table at the show. And if I can't, I'll come back and stream more games. And we might do 1 or 2 more arcade streams, because I still got some more classic games I really want to get to. And then we'll finally go back to UFO 50. We'll play more of that. Because I've got to complete my 50 cherries. Alright, guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed all this silliness. And, let's see, who can we raid? We'll just go with Bill Bull, I think. Let's go with Bill Bull. Alright, guys. Take it easy now. I'll see you next time. Hope you all have a good one. Later.